我小Anait.
I'm sorry?
This is my level of Mandarin.
And people were looking at me but speaking to me in Chinese because they think I'm Chinese.
Oh,
But they
really?
are
Totally different people than Europe, than Russia, than Ukraine. I am Ukrainian. I know what I'm talking about now.
Hello, my name is Anait. I'm from Turkmenistan, and I have been living here for 2 months, almost 2 months. I don't speak Mandarin. I'm an English teacher. Yeah.
So you're an English teacher.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, I can practice my English right now.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty fascinating to experience living here because it's kind of mix of Asian country and some Western stuff, yeah. So that was really interesting, absorbing for me. Yeah, but the problem is that I don't speak Chinese, I don't speak Mandarin, so sometimes I face some problems with communication and stuff, and I don't understand everything, and when I just walking around, I don't understand the banners, this
like a
kind of
language
stuff.
barrier.
Yeah.
So what is the hardest part of life in Taiwan?
The first problem, if I can say so, that I had, it was to find an apartment that I like, because it is quite expensive here, and if you live alone, the thing that you can, for example, like I can afford was the room. It was not apartment. It's too small.
Is it like a condo?
It's a room with a shower and a toilet, and no kitchen, so you don't cook. And the thing that you should always eat outside. That was something new for me, you know. Because I get used to cook at home. I get used to eat homemade food, and I learned how to live like this now.
Is that the language barrier or the kitchen? Is there anyone else?
Kitchen and language.
Or maybe do you have any bad experience as a foreigner?
As a foreigner, bad experience? Actually, not really, because the people here, they're very friendly, very polite. They always try to please you and to help you, so that's very nice of them. They are of course shy. That's the thing that I already noticed.
I heard that a lot.
Yeah, that they are shy, but it's not a bad thing, you know. It's just the fact. It's not bad or it's not good.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. You want to show your Mandarin a little bit?
Okay. The things that I know, they're very basic, like ni hao. What else? Ni hao ma.
Okay.
我很好，我也很好. It means I'm good as well. I'm okay as well. 我小Anait.
I'm sorry?
This is my level of Mandarin. I say 我小Anait. My name is.
Okay. 我叫.
小.
You have to
It's third tone.
Yeah.
小. It's s or t. 小.
叫.
叫.
You
Okay,
have
我叫.
to pronounce stronger. 叫.
Okay, 我叫.
Not 叫. Yeah.
叫.
叫.
我叫Anait.
Yeah. That's definitely better.
I also can say bye bye because locals they say this, you know. They always say bye bye.
My name is Emily. I'm 23 years old and I'm French, so I live in Paris, and I'm just visiting Taiwan because I used to do my studies here for a year and I loved it so much that I had to come back.
It's been 10 years. Then you came back to Taiwan, right? So what do you feel about that?
Shops are closing and opening. COVID happened, and I think it was a lot of changes since last time I was here. But I can still feel the heart of the city and why I loved it so much, because I arrived yesterday and I was in the airport and I knew right away where I had to go and stuff like that. So some things are still in place, but I can see that it's moving and stuff like that. But it's still, I think it's still the same. It's still authentic because you have the modernity and also like the night market, which was very authentic, and that's what I love about the city.
Yeah, night market culture is very very famous in the world.
Yeah, that's true.
This time, do you have any places you want to visit?
No, I don't actually. I came and I said, okay, I decided like 3 days ago that I wanted to come here, and I said, okay, I want to stay 2 days in Taipei, and then I will see what I want to do. I want to go to Jiufen for sure.
Oh yeah, there's
and then,
city in the mountain.
Yeah, for sure, and then I'll see.
Okay, cool.
Probably the south and Tainan and stuff like that, but I'm just living the day and seeing what I want to do the next day. So when I came here, I arrived yesterday,
Yeah.
and I was walking around today a little bit.
Yeah.
And people were looking at me but speaking to me in Chinese because they think I'm Chinese. But
Really?
they are quite. Actually, I'm Vietnamese. I'm half Vietnamese. My mom is French and my dad is from Vietnam. So I'm.
So are you a mixed race?
I'm a mixed race.
Interesting.
But people look at me. They not so sure I'm Chinese. They try to speak to me in Chinese, but the way they look at me, they know I'm not from here. You know.
Yeah. So what does it feel like being a mixed race? Like born
In
and
general?
born and raised in France. Do you feel any struggle?
Actually, my dad arrived in France when he was 18 years old.
Yeah. 18?
So, yeah, 18
Wow,
years.
super young.
Yeah, it's super young. So he met my mom super young as well. Basically, we've been born and raised European. You know, we just look Asian, but we don't speak Vietnamese. We eat.
Even at home, your father don't speak Vietnamese.
My dad speaks Vietnamese, but not to us because we don't speak it and we don't understand it.
Interesting.
So-
I thought your first language will be Vietnamese.
No, it's French.
Okay.
It's French and it's very complicated language actually. So
Okay.
they just decided, both of them, that we were not going to speak Vietnamese because my mom wouldn't be included, you know.
Yeah.
So
Because of the language barrier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went to school in Paris. We've been raised really European, and the family of my dad was in the US at the time, still are actually.
Yeah.
So we were not very in the Vietnamese culture.
I'm a bot. I am from Ukraine. I was born in Kiev. It's capital of Ukraine. Here I got a will of advance. 23 of August I got a marriage here in Taiwan.
Yeah.
Taiwanese.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really appreciate Taiwan government. They allowed me to stay in here, to study here. My study for Andasha University. So I really like Taiwan. I like people. They're friendly. They convenient, cozy. I don't know how to explain it. I like Taiwan.
Okay. Do you have any difficulty?
Difficulties?
Living in Taiwan.
I don't have any difficulties because here I faced with a lot of, how to say,
Help?
friendly people. Yeah, help people. Even you walking around on the street in Europe, I've never seen when strangers just say hello to you. No,
But in Taiwan, it happens to you.
every time,
Yeah.
even now.
Like me.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
me. Yeah, like me. Yeah.
Exactly.
So you think the people is very friendly and
Very friendly.
try to
Totally
help you?
different people. Totally different people than Europe, than Russia, than Ukraine. I am Ukrainian. I know what I'm talking about now. So
Do you want to send a message to Taiwanese people in Mandarin?
in Mandarin, why ni men?